Okay, we're on gastric bypass video blog number 23. It's been, I think, since Tuesday since I posted. Wednesday, went to my tango class. Didn't quite make it through the whole class, but got a little bit. You have to listen to your body as you start to reincorporate things and be careful. But that was fun. It was nice to get out. Let's see. Discovered don't drink water too fast. That can cause problems. Anything you eat too fast or you drink too fast, it will get your attention. So you want to be careful about that if you've had the surgery or if you're thinking about it. Discovered I bought a kids meal the other day and was able to actually split that in half for two different meals. So not eating a whole lot. Sleeping has gotten a lot better. I would recommend if you're doing the protein, because I talked to the nutritionist and what we discovered is if I did the calcium citrate in the evening before going to bed, that would help. And it does. Also, probably not hitting protein late at night, so you're actually resting more. So that's something to be thinking about in your scheduling and your time. What else? Oh, hey, big issue here. Okay, I'm going back to work tomorrow. This is Sunday. Sunday, February, what is that? What is today's date? The 12th. Yes, okay, so today is Sunday, February 12th. I'm returning to work Sunday, February 13th. So it'll be 3 weeks I've been off, 3 weeks since I had the surgery. I posted right before the surgery. I think my official weight was in the 248 range about 2 weeks prior to the surgery, but I gained a little bit because I was eating all my favorite foods and too much of it. So I think I hit about 360. So I was did I say 248? 348. And then I was actually about 360 going into the surgery, which you should not do, by the way. The doctor was a little annoyed with me. But so the day before I posted my first YouTube video and I said I was about 360 right there. I was on the scale yesterday and it was right around 315. So that's a lot of weight that's disappeared. I've actually gotten into smaller pants. The shirt I'm wearing I could not wear comfortably before. There's several others. My belt is at its tightest notch, and I'm going to have to be looking at getting a new belt soon. One of the things I would recommend if you do the surgery is set aside some money for clothes because you're going to need some different size clothes as you go through. My wife was so kind as to buy me some different clothes, as 52s, 50s, 48s, and down, so that I could be able to just change pants as my size changes. So still sort of struggling the head game. The mind game is the biggest part of this thing, I think. I think I'm probably making my family still a little bit crazy, but not so bad. I think, as some of them said, looking at some of the videos of people going through this, a lot of times people get a little crazier, I think, than I have. I'm aware that this is a change and it's a lifelong change, and that can be kind of difficult. So there are aspects of this that, without a doubt, are challenging. To think that your relationship with food has definitely changed. And that's actually a good thing physically. I can feel it throughout, getting some of the weight off, you start to feel better. I have more energy, a lot of that type of stuff going on, but just mentally difficult. That's okay. You work through these things. I think a year from now, I'm probably going to be feeling like this was a good choice. Right now, still struggling a little bit, but then again, I'm also still pretty much on a very limited diet based on the proteins and other things, trying to not only get rid of the excess weight I've got, but also to build up the healthy tissue that I need inside to fully heal. What else is going on? I guess those are the big issues. I think next time I'm going to try and ask my wife or our kids to maybe throw some of their to add to the picture, so that if anyone has questions or concerns. When it comes back to exercising, just be aware to, number one, listen to whatever your doctor says, and number two, listen to whatever your body says, because even if the doctor says it's okay and you start to feel, you need to pull back a little bit. But so you figure that out as you go. The strawberry water, really good, by the way. If you have strawberry infused water, really tasty. So I would recommend that. And I guess that's really it for right now. I guess I'll be checking in every few weeks, probably at this point. I think maybe I'll do one or two when I go back to work if I discover that there's any issues with that. I am going to have a refrigerator I'm going to put in my office so that I can have some of my protein drinks and my food and stuff. I do not want to get into having to go over to the kitchen area and deal with other people's foods and stuff while I'm still trying to mentally just deal with my own challenges. That's just, don't put yourself in a place where you're having to deal with that kind of stuff. Although, most of the people I work with are pretty cool, and none of them, are going to be making a huge problem for that kind of thing. But it's just myself trying to stay in the mental space I need to be for a little bit. What else is there? No, I don't think I have anything else so far. Feeling good. Hard to get in 10,000 paces walking, just so you know. I don't think I've been as successful at that as I would like to be. I mean, I could if that's all I was doing, is just deciding to walk. I am trying to walk every few hours, but slacked off a little bit. Now, the other thing I think, this is actually something else to add, is the challenge of trying to figure out my work schedule and my walking and my drinking and eating and everything else. And I'm going to sit down later this afternoon and try and actually map out for the week what that's going to look like, so that I don't have to go in wondering. I have appointments and stuff, so I think what I'm going to do is probably at about 9:45 or so, midway through the morning, probably take some time, go to the restroom, and then just try and walk around the building, walk around the parking lot or whatever, just to get some extra exercise in, and then to be mindful about that, and then hopefully begin to get back into some of my classes, my ballroom and my Argentine tango classes. But again, slowly and paced. I guess that's all for now. Bye!